Hi, I'm Chris with Tennis Warehouse and welcome to our first impressions of Toro Line's Otoro string. It's one of Toro Line's most popular strings, but it's brand new to us here at Tennis Warehouse. I've had the chance to hit it in a couple of different rackets today. I'm out on the court hitting with Jofi and Tiffany, and you get their impressions on this string in just a minute. But for me, I've had it right now strung up in my Headspeed Pro. Love this racket, and I've been really enjoying this string in this racket. Also tried it in the Pure Aero 98 from Babolat, and I enjoyed this Toro Line string in that racket as well. It's a 17 gauge string, 1.23 millimeters, so quite a thin string. I usually play with a 16 gauge, a 1.30 thicker gauge string, but this one tested nice and soft in a lab, a 173 stiffness, which I expected it to be a softer, springier, livelier playing string in both rackets I hit it in, but I actually found a lot of control from this one, a firmer than expected response, but still very comfortable. It pockets the ball decently, but not as much as I thought it would with that 173 stiffness. I thought it would be really soft and forgiving, but it's a much more controlled string. I was getting excellent control on my shots. I've been playing really good tennis with this string in my racket, so very impressed with my play with it, getting good spin on the ball, so I'm able to control my shots. I really like it when I'm hitting angles, can get that ball up and over the net, dipping to my targets really quickly. And so it's been a super fun play test. I've only hit it a few times. I haven't really tested the tension maintenance yet, so we'll see how that works out and when we do a full review and I've had it in my racket for extended period of time. But for now, really enjoying it, so let's check in with Jofi.
Toro Line strings are the talk of the town right now, and I was super excited to see how this new Otoro performs. I probably have about an hour or so on this string, and right away it became very obvious to me just how amazing this string will be on spin. I really enjoyed just how nicely the string was gripping the shots, and the balls they were landing kind of deep in the court with a lot of RPMs on them. So spin was very easy to come by, and I really enjoyed that. Unfortunately, on the other hand, I did feel a bit disconnected from the string. I did go up a bit higher in tension than I'm used to playing lately. So it maybe could have been a result of that too, but also the string just felt a bit too muted to my liking. I didn't have enough pocketing, I would say. So as for the rest of the playtest, I'm really excited to test this string at a lower tension and to see if that improves that pocketing sensation I'm looking for. When it comes to tension maintenance, the string feels pretty good so far, and I have a feeling that the rest of the playtest will go really well also when it comes to that. Overall, I think this will be a great string for spin. I just can't wait to see how the rest of the playtest goes.
I was really excited to get to try some Toro Line strings. I've been hearing a lot about the brand, so I was excited to hear I was going to get a chance to be on this first look of the Otoro string. I typically play with the 16L. I like 125, and this is just slightly thinner at 123. And I also string typically either 48 or 50. I did hear this one was on the softer side, so I opted to go with 50 pounds for my first hit out on court with this string in my racket. And I have to say I was actually quite surprised with the crisp feel of this. I didn't find it to be overly soft. I was getting nice ball feedback off the baseline. If I were hitting with spin, I was getting the ball to spin as much as I needed to. I'm not a big spin player, so I had no issues either hitting top spin or some slice shots. I was really enjoying the control, especially off the baseline, and I did find it to be a consistent string bed. For me, I think next time I would try it, actually, even though it is testing softer, it was giving me plenty of control and a nice crisp feel. So for my second hit, I think I would try this one at slightly lower and try my 48 pounds. And that was our first look. We have all strung this in our rackets anywhere from 45 up to 52 pounds. And if you're looking for more information on the whole line of Toro Line strings, be sure to check out tenniswarehouse.com.